Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, dear devotees. I would like to welcome you all for His Holiness Chandramauli Swami Maharaj's daily call. Guru Maharaj has joined us. So, Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj, is it the verse Srimad Bhagavatam 2.5.38 today? Shall I share my screen?
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Praloka Kalpita Padbhyam Bhuvaloko Swanabitaham Riddha Swaloka Urasa Maharloko Mahatmanaha. The lower planetary systems, up to the limit of the Earth stratum, are said to be situated in his legs. The middle planetary system, beginning with Bhuvar Loka, are situated in his navel. And the still higher planetary systems occupied by the demigods and cultured sages and sages are situated in the chest of the Lord. Purport. There are 14 spheres of planetary systems within this universe. The lower systems are called Burloka, the middle systems are called Bhuvarloka, and the higher planetary systems up to Brahmaloka, the highest planetary system of the universe, are called Swarloka. All of them are situated on the body of the Lord. In other words, no one within this universe is without a relationship with the Lord. Umagyantamirandasya Ganajana Salakaya Chaksun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Mom Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pastaya Bhutale Srimakte Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gaudamani Pacharine Nirvisesa Sunyavadi Pastyatya De Satarine Vanchakalpatarubhascha Kripa Sindhuve Vacha Hitanam Bhavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namaho Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasari Gaur Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So here in the universal form, which is an imaginary form, is imprinted by the different levels of the planetary systems, higher, lower, and middle. And each one of them can be placed within the imaginary form of the Lord. Well, it gives the structure of the universe in terms of the categories of the different planetary systems, middle, higher, and lower. Okay, next verse. Griyayam janalokasya tapalokastanadvayam Murdabhi satyalokastu brahmaloka sanatanaha. From the forefront of the chest up to the neck of the universal form of the Lord are situated the planetary systems named Janaloka, Tapaloka, whereas Satyaloka, the topmost planetary system, is situated on the head of the form, The spiritual planets, however, are eternal. Purport. Many times in these pages we have discussed the spiritual planets situated beyond the material sky, and the description is corroborated in this verse. The word Sanatanam is significant. The very idea of eternity is expressed in the Bhagavad Gita 8:20, where it says that beyond the material creation is the spiritual sky, where everything is eternal. Sometimes Satyaloka, the planet in which Brahma resides, is also called Brahmaloka. But the Brahmaloka mentioned here is not the same as the Satyaloka planetary system. The Brahmaloka is eternal, whereas the Satyaloka planetary system is not eternal. And to distinguish between the two, the adjective Sanatanam has been used in this case. According to Srila Jiva Goswami, this Brahmaloka is the loka of the abode of Brahma, or the Supreme Lord. Brahman, not Brahma, but Brahman, or the Supreme Lord. In the spiritual sky, all the planets are as good as the Lord himself. The Lord is all spirit, and his name, fame, form, glories, qualities, pastime, etc., are all non-different from him because he is absolute. As such, the planets in the kingdom of God are also non-different from him. In those planets, there is no difference between the body and the soul, nor is there any influence of time as we experience in this material world. In addition to there being no influence of time, the planets in Brahmaloka, due to being spiritual, are never annihilated. All variegatedness in the spiritual planets is also one with the Lord, and therefore the Vedic aphorism, Ekam Eva Dityam, is fully realized in that Sanatanam atmosphere of spiritual variegatedness. This material world is only a shadow, phantasmagoria of the spiritual kingdom of the Lord, and because it is a shadow, it is never eternal. The variegatedness in the material world of duality, spirit and matter, cannot be compared to that of the spiritual world because of the poor fund of knowledge. Less intelligent persons sometimes mistake the condition of the shadow world to be equivalent to those of the spiritual world. And thus they make the mistake, the Lord and his pastimes in the material world, to be one with the conditioned souls of this activity and their activities. The Lord condemns such less intelligent persons in Bhagavad Gita 9:11. Avajanti mamudha manushim tanamaspatam param bhavam ajananto mama bhutam maheshwaram. Whenever the Lord incarnates, he does so in his full internal Atmamaya, and less intelligent persons mistake him to be one of the material creations. Srila Sridhar Swami therefore rightly commented on this verse, saying that the Brahmaloka here, he mentioned here, is Vaikuntha, the kingdom of God, which is Sanatana or eternal, and is therefore not exactly like the material creations described above. The Virat universal form of the Lord is an imagination for the material world, and it has nothing to do with the spiritual world or the kingdom of God. Om Gyan, Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. So here is just a description of the different planetary systems, and some that actually reach within to the realm of the spiritual atmosphere. So there are innumerable planets in the material world and innumerable planets in the spiritual world. One cannot count either one. This is only one universe. There's unlimited universes. And on these different universes, there are different planetary systems. We are getting the description, as it was in the previous verse, of this planetary system, which is one of the smallest. So it just shows how fantastic the Lord's creation is, just within the realm of the material, which is temporary. But the spiritual world can never be described, only can be experienced, but it can never be described. But Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu took time out to speak about the planetary systems and the different categories of the Lord in his incarnations to Sanatana Goswami and Rupa Goswami, and that's mentioned in the 19th and 20th chapter of Madhya Lila. It's an interesting read for those of you who are inclined to learn more about the structure of the spiritual world and the different planets and the different deities that govern the different planets also, and the different categories of incarnations and their different activities, which are all each in its own category. So everything is quite variegated and also quite explained in detail. So we get a little indication of just how great the spiritual world is. The non-devotees, the scientists, the academicians, and all those who speculate about the nature of God and the spiritual world never can even begin to understand the magnitude and glory of the spiritual world, because they compare everything to what they know. So when you're trying to understand something beyond what you know, if you use a comparison by what you know, you're already starting off with a faulty premise. It doesn't work. Therefore, the spiritual world is called achintya, which means inconceivable. And one can only accept the words of the acharyas as being the foundation for which we get a slight insight into the spiritual world. And the basis of that is that inspires us to want to get out of this material world, go back to that place where life is eternal, full of knowledge, and full of unlimited happiness. And everything, and the variegatedness of the activities of the spiritual world all center around loving service to the Supreme Lord in different varieties. So that is the reality of existence. This material world sometimes is compared to a cloud that is floating in the sky. The sky is clear, but now a cloud has come. And so it covers a portion of the sky, at least from the perspective of those who are below. They can't see that portion of the sky. So actually, the material world and all of the universes, which is only 1/4 of all of the existence, is just like a big cloud covering the spiritual world, because all there really is a spiritual world. This material world is more like a phantasmagoria of existence. It exists, no question about it, but because it's temporary, it is always changing, and therefore it cannot be defined in a very clear way because of the nature of its temporality and its inability, or it's designed to frustrate the living entity's attempt to enjoy in this realm of birth and death, old age and disease, which is concomitant and foundational to the material energy. And so we get a little insight here of the magnitude of the spiritual world and also the magnitude of the material world, although it's simply a cloud. Sometimes it's compared to a shadow. A shadow looks like the actual image that it's reflecting, but it is not the same. One cannot interact with the shadow as one can interact with the object. So the shadow is just a position of the sun in proportion to the object, which gives this impression of a shadow. So ultimately, there's no such thing as a material world. It's just a cloud covering the spiritual world, which we defined it as the material world. It exists, but it has no meaning for the living entities. Although the living entities come here to give it meaning and to give it animation through their desire to enjoy separately from the Lord. And that's the problem. So here, so as this says here, this material world is only a shadow phantasmagoria. That means it's something that is fantastic, but it doesn't exist, of the spiritual kingdom of the Lord. And because it is a shadow, it is never eternal. It can never be compared to the spiritual world. And when Krishna comes to the material world, as mentioned in the purport here, he doesn't take on a material body, he comes in his own pure spiritual essence. He doesn't change bodies like we do, because his body and him are the same. He is pure spirit, and so he doesn't have a body that's separate from his existence. His body is him. Our body is not us, because we are of the same nature as Krishna, which is eternal, and our body is temporary. So those who want to define Krishna or try to understand Krishna when it comes to this material world, they always use material terminologies and estimations, and therefore they're always wrong. That's why Krishna calls them mudha. Mudha means fool or intellectual rascal. They have no ability to understand God, but they try, and they also come up with some conclusions that are always changing from year after year. But God is pure spirit, and when he comes in the same way. And just like he's a mystery for everyone, because he can only be understood, as he says in the Bhagavad Gita, by devotional service. So although he came to the material world and interacted with, you might say, millions of living entities, very few actually understood who he was and his eternal transcendental position as the Supreme Lord. And it says only between 100 and 200 out of all of the people that Krishna interacted with for 125 years while he was here, and he had a big family also, could understand actually he was that personality of Godhead, which is the source of all existence. The others concluded he was, some very powerful living entity, or maybe at best he was an incarnation. But actually, no one could understand who he actually was, except for a few who had bhakti. So bhaktavyam avijnanti, or only by bhakti can I be known, Krishna says. Not by gyan. Gyan is a arrow in the right direction, but it's not the goal. The goal is the knowledge pushes you in the right direction, and the activities also. But the conclusion is that the direction leads to devotion to Krishna as the foundation for understanding who you are, what is the goal of life, and who Krishna is, and how to attain Krishna. So all of that is there. So here you get a little idea of the comparison between the material and the spiritual existence, like that. Okay, so we can open it up for discussion.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Guru Maharaj, for another powerful class explaining material and spiritual world's difference. Dear devotees, if you can put your videos on, I've already seen 2 hands raised up. So yes, please. Shomish Prabhu, please go ahead and ask your questions.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, Dandavat Pranam. Please accept my humble obeisances, Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj. Thank you, Maharaj, for the wonderful session. Maharaj, I like the point which you stressed on, that material world is just a shadow of spiritual world. So, as you said, shadow is not actual. But didn't understood the point in the description of Brahma Lok is eternal, but planets of Satyalok are not eternal. First query was this, and another query is there. So, which I will ask after this question, if you permit.
Well, what does it say? I didn't say anything. All I did was read it. What does it say there? It says the Satyaloka planetary system is not eternal, but Brahmaloka is referring to the planet that is beyond the material realm. It doesn't say, it says Brahman, the planet of Brahman. So there is an indication that beyond the higher planetary system, there are also that's on the cusp or on the border between the spiritual and material worlds. So we can go back over and read the statement again and just accept it as it is. What can you say? Otherwise, it's the way it is. It explains it. Brahmaloka is not eternal. Brahmaloka can be eternal. Here, where does it say here? Yeah, but Brahmaloka mentioned here is not the same as the Satyaloka planetary system. This Brahmaloka is eternal, the one that's mentioned here. Not all Brahmalokas. Whereas the Satyaloka planetary system is not eternal. And to distinguish between the two, the word eternal, Sanatanam, has been used. Jiva Goswami says this Brahmaloka is the abode of Brahman, or the Supreme Lord. Now, that's a different Brahmaloka than the Brahma planet, where Brahma is. Now, this is called Brahmaloka, but it's the abode of the Lord. And it's in the spiritual sky beyond, or it's eternal. Well, you can also speculate it also might mean the planet of what is it called? Sweta Dweep, where the Lord exists in his former Kshirodakshay Vishnu. That planet is also eternal. It's the highest, one of the highest planets, also called Dhruvaloka. So this is all mentioned. There's a beautiful schematic, and you can buy it. You can hang it on your wall. It's usually about 6 feet tall, the schematic. It's maybe even bigger. It shows you the whole diagram of the material world, the spiritual world, and the different places within both of those realms. It's quite nice. I made a suggestion that this year we make that a presentation on during the, what is it? The Hare Krishna. During the disciples retreat in France, and pass out these different things, but we couldn't get enough of them because they were quite expensive. But you can get one. It's just a whole schematic of the material, very colorful, with explanations. You hang it on your wall. Your wall looks like something you want to look at now, instead of all of the different holes in it. So yeah, these you can get that and see how it's all structured. So when you see, the descriptions can be a little misleading because the acharyas also differ about how things are structured. Jiva Goswami says something, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur says something a little different. You see that many times the acharyas apparently seem to disagree. But anyway, this is, when it comes to something that is achintya, beyond the range of the senses, it's really hard to pinpoint the exactness of it. Therefore, we can accept whatever the acharyas say, and if it's not clear, we can accept that whatever they say is right, because even if both of them are different, they're both right. Sounds contradictory, but it's not. Because from one angle of vision, it is right, and from another angle of vision, it's also right. Okay, so get that schematic, you can buy it. I have one. It's sitting in my room. I don't have it shown here. Maybe, I don't know.
Can we get that link in the group?
Huh?
If anyone can we get that link in the group if anyone can do so, so that we can apply it on our wall at our home too?
Yeah, it's. I think it's the BBT and the Bhaktivedanta Book Trust. They also make it available. But you can ask, is Ekta online today? I don't see her. So we were discussing it to get one for everybody in the up and coming disciples meeting, but then she mentioned that it's very expensive, and at the same time, you know, to get that many would be hard also, to get that many copies. Anyway, I'm just mentioning that. So when you see it, it's clearer than when we explain it.
Majma, another question is that in the description, Virat, we learned that Virat form is an imagination for material world. Virat form of Lord Krishna. So it's not permanent. So is it same form which Krishna showed to Arjun during Bhagavad Gita? Means Krishna showed Arjun Virat form, and on which when Arjun saw that form, he got fearful, he got terrified. Is it the same Virat form which is being talked here?
Well, Krishna showed his Virat form a few times, and each time it's different. He showed it to Arjun. He showed it to Advaita Acharya. Lord Chaitanya showed it to Advaita Acharya. Krishna showed it to the Duryodhana. And there's other times where it's, so the forms are basically the same. You can see the picture in the Bhagavad Gita, and it gives you a little idea of what it looks like.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Dhanavad Pranam.
Thank you, Prabhuji. Rasavilasini Radhamatji, please.
Hare Krishna, Guru Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance. All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to you and assembled devotees. Maharaj, I had a question as like we have a group from the time when I was initially connected with ISKCON Gwalior, and it's like a group of girls who are unmarried, and we are reading Srila Prabhupada's book. And currently we are reading the self-realization book. So in the group, one Mataji asked a question that if after that we go to hell and receive punishment there, then why do we have to come back to the material world and suffer again? Because our punishment should have been completed in hell. So that's the question, Maharaj. So can you
Well,
please?
it doesn't mean it means you're just suffering from the reactions of your activity. It doesn't mean your karma is any different. You come back and you got a clean slate, and then you begin again from where you left off. That's all. It's like when you go to jail and you get punished, and you come out, and then you start your life where you left off before you went into jail. Same thing. So it doesn't mean it doesn't mean you're promoted to the spiritual world because you got the reactions of your sinful. Spiritual world means bhakti, not simply freedom from sinful activity. Pure bhakti. So you'll come back to the material world where you left off in the previous birth.
Okay, Guru Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Yeah. What's the indication of that question? What is she saying?
She was saying, Maharaj, then why are being punished again as prarabdha? Since we have already received punishment in hell, Naraka.
When you go back to the material world, you're free from the reactions of your sins, so you don't have to suffer anymore. But you're back where you started with. Mhm. That's all. You just left off where you were. Doesn't mean what is she saying? You have to be promoted to the spiritual world after that? No, doesn't make sense either. Getting free from the reactions of your sin through punishment is just to free you from that suffering. That punishment is a reaction. And then you resume where you left off. That's all. Simply a punishment, that's all.
Yes, Maharaj. Actually, I told her, Maharaj, like as an example, like if I cause a lot of trouble to my parents, so I might be punished for it in hell. But to realize what I did, I would take birth again, and my child would travel be in a similar way. So, and until we reach the Lord's abode, you will have to take birth and again, and whether in an animal form or as a human being. So,
Only by bhakti can you reach the spiritual world. Pure bhakti. Mhm. Bhakti amam abhijananti. Yeah. Only by bhakti.
thank you so much, Guru Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, dear devotees. Any other devotees have any questions? If you can't ask, you can put it in the chat and I can read it for you. Quite a few people have still not put their cameras on. Is it possible to put them on? Guru Maharaj likes to see everyone. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Maharaj. As while everyone is thinking, you mentioned in the class today that not many people could understand Krishna when he was here on this earth as well. What about his wives and family members? Did they understand that he was Krishna, his children, his wives?
That's a good question. But Prabhupada has said it a few times. It'll be only between 100 and 200. I think he was talking to people in general. But for the queens in Dwarka, there's 16,108 queens. So they were gopis that reappear in Dwarka as the queens of Dwarka. So they understood that he was the Supreme Lord. He had, by each queen, he had 10 children, 10 sons and one daughter. So if you multiply that, how many? That's like 16,108 by 10 times 16,108 multiplied by 10 is 161,000.
100.
Yeah. So, but it's also mentioned that his family members were into the millions. So anyway, those who were family members, you would assume that they knew who he was, especially the queens of Dwarka, the gopis of Vrindavan. some of the residents of Mathura, not all of them. But I think when Prabhupada was saying between 100 and 200, he was referring to people in general.
Okay.
That's, although he didn't clarify that.
Thank you, Guru. Hare Krishna. I can't see any other question in the chat. Okay, not Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. So Maharaj, I was also actually having these two questions what Somesh Prabhu asked earlier. And I still have one related question. See this Virat form, universal form of Lord, it's considered temporary because
It's considered temporary?
Prabhuji, you are
not
cutting off.
actually, is it
Your voice is cutting off.
can you hear me, Mataji? Is it
Now
is it still not good? What I was saying, Maharaj, that I don't know, like you heard my question, Maharaj. Maybe I will repeat if it's okay, please.
yeah, please repeat it.
I didn't get the question.
So, Maharaj, this Virat universal form, this is considered temporary because this was manifested by Lord.
It's an what, the Virat Rupa, it's imaginary form for the non-devotees, that's all. For the materialists, that's all. Not for the devotees, because it's imaginary. Just so they can understand God and the universe is the same. Says it over and over again, it's an imaginary form. It's mostly for the non-devotees, not for the devotees. Devotees worship the Supreme Lord in his personal form. And we don't take any interest in the Virat Rupa. But it's mentioned because if you understand the second canto, it's giving devotion in different degrees in a systematic way.
Oh, Maharaj, yeah, I agree.
Mhm.
Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you.
Okay.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you for that. And even Arjun could not bear the Virat Swarup of Krishna. So for us, Lord, it is better to have the two-handed form, meditating upon, isn't it, Guru Maharaj?
Yeah, he wasn't accustomed to seeing Krishna in that way. He was Krishna's personal friend. So how could you relate to the manifestation of all of the forms that are there within existence in terms of the material? Again, it's just there are benign forms and there are hellish forms. All make up the Virat Rupa.
Yeah, no, my question, Maharaj, was like in terms of like the same, anyway, you answered, but like all the forms of Lord, whatever he has manifested in this, are also in the spiritual planet in different like place. But Virat or universal form is not in the in the spiritual world because that was only manifested temporarily for the Arjun and also one or two more times. So that was the only my question, that this is just only for temporary purpose, specific purpose for devotees.
Yeah. It just creates awe and reverence, that's all. For the non-devotees.
Thank you, Maharaj.
Any other questions or comments anyone has got here?
Any challenges? Speculations?
Somesh Prabhu is raised his hand.
He's expert at speculations. Okay.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Actually, it's not a question, but we came to know, as you told in the last class, that you are going to come in Ujjain on 2nd of Feb. So, on behalf of also devotees, Manisha Mataji, Sakshi Mataji, Indore devotees, we would like you to please shower mercy on Indore also during this your tour. Hare Krishna. Then with Pranav, it's a small request.
I'm not in control. Okay, any other questions?
If there is no questions, then Guru Maharaj, how as a like we are not even a devotee, we are just practicing and trying to practice it. How can we, so when we serve or when we do offer our prayers, what should we meditate upon actually? Do we meditate upon just the Krishna's form who is there in front of us? Or shall we think of Krishna's form in the like blue form with the flute?
Yep. Krishna says devotees in the movement think of Krishna in his threefold bending form as Shama Sundar playing on the flute, dressed in a beautiful yellow garments with peacock feather like that. Brahma Samhita gives that description of that's the Krishna you meditate on. We see that form in the Lord in our temples as Krishna along with Radharani. That form, playing on the flute, eyes like lotuses, peacock feather on his hair, like that. Yeah.
Okay. But then, Guru Maharaj, our mind starts thinking about all the different things attached with Krishna. Is it okay, like, to enter into that pastimes of Krishna when we are thinking of Krishna as that form?
You should chant the holy name and purify your consciousness as you chant the holy name. Then, as you purify yourself through the chanting of the holy name, Krishna reveals himself in his form. The forms appear in the mind when the chanting becomes purified. And then the qualities and then the pastimes like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Guru. Hare Krishna. Sakshi Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada and all glories to you and the assembled devotees. Maharaj, as we know that we are full of 4 defects, so why still do we have the tendency to speculate even after knowing this, and how do we get rid of
Yeah, that's what I want
speculate?
to know. I don't know why you guys still do it. You tell me. When you know the truth, why should you speculate?
Maybe because of conditioning. It's like it's
Yeah,
very
that
difficult to.
something that is difficult doesn't mean something is, you know, something we shouldn't accept. Difficulties is there. Every part of life is difficulties, right? Finding a husband is difficulty, right? Finding a wife is difficulty. Choosing the right university to go is a difficulty. Getting up in the morning, it's difficult. So difficulties are there as long as you have a material body. Don't make difficulties the reason for not doing it or becoming less enthusiastic. Accept difficulties as the mercy of the Lord. And then you'll make advancement. The nature of the conditioned soul is they always want things to work according to their plans, but it never does. It's called, the dreaming state of the conditioned soul. If I just keep trying, things will work according to my plans. The devotees know the plan of the Lord is really the perfection of life. To connect yourself with the plan of the Lord, then everything will become natural. The Lord has a plan for you, for each and every one of us. Trying to find out his plan for you. Maybe the same as the plan for someone else, but how you carry it out, because you're an individual, might be different. Baba said, if you want easy life, you're in the wrong movement. If you want Krishna, you're in the right movement. You think Krishna is so easy to get? I mean, he's the supreme personality of Godhead, the source of all existence. He's Sarva Karna Karnam. Who are we? We're just some little insignificant ant running around looking for some sugar. So,
Thank you, Maharaj.
it's not easy to
And
get
Maharaj,
not easy to get Krishna, but it's worth trying. Because if you fail, you can't fail if you keep trying. You eventually succeed. But that's why Rupa Goswami says, Utsahan, Nishtaya, Darya, patience, patience, patience. Act enthusiastically with determination and be patient. The best, things come in time. I mean, you're shooting for the highest goal in life, to connect with and interact with the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the source of all existence. But we have that relationship, we just have to awaken it, that's all. So the difficulties you encounter, as Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, are opportunities for advancement in spiritual life. They're actually fun. Right? There's many of you out there who experience difficulties, but that doesn't mean you give up or become despondent or less enthusiastic. No, you keep going because you know the process works. That we can say. If you don't have that understanding that the process works, you won't be able to accept difficulties as opportunities. But it works. It's time tested, and the examples are there throughout the Shastras. And even within our own purview of day-to-day life, we can see persons who are on high spiritual platforms. It works. That's for sure. So when people say it's difficult, I just want to go to sleep. Because it's that same old boring statement. It's difficult. All right. Yeah, okay. So what? For some, it's really easy. For others, it's difficult. And Prabhupada makes that distinction. What makes it easy and what makes it difficult? He says, for those who have determination, it's easy. For those who don't, it's difficult. So maybe that's what's needed, determination. And their determination comes by the will. Determination comes by shastric knowledge. Determination becomes by good association. And determination is enhanced by giving up sense gratification. What is that verse in the Bhagavad Gita? (241). Sukavaha, you could turn to that one. 241. Gita. Somebody read.
Yeah, it's a translation is those who are on this path are resolute in purpose, and their aim is one. O beloved child of Kurus, the intelligence of those who are irresolute in many branched.
Go ahead, read.
Puppet, Guru Maharaj?
Yeah, read.
Yeah, a strong faith that by Krishna consciousness, one will be elevated to the higher perfection of life is called Vyavasayatmika intelligence. The Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhya Leela states, Shraddha sabte viswas kahe, Shraddha nischaya Krishna bhakti kaile, sarva karma krita haya. Faith means unflinching trust in something sublime. When one is engaged in the duties of Krishna consciousness, he need not act in relationship to the material world with obligation to family traditions, humanity, or nationality. Fruitive activities are the engagements of one's reaction from past goods or bad deeds. When one is awake in Krishna consciousness, he need no longer endeavor for good results in his activities. When one is situated in Krishna consciousness, all activities are on the absolute plane, for they are no longer subject to dualities like good and bad. The highest perfection of Krishna consciousness is renunciation of the material conception of life. This state is automatically achieved by progressive Krishna consciousness. The resolute purpose of a person in Krishna consciousness is based on knowledge. Vasudeva Sarvam iti sa Mahatma Su Durlabha. A person in Krishna consciousness is the rare good soul who knows perfectly that Vasudeva or Krishna is the root of all manifested causes. As by watering the root of a tree, one automatically distributes water to the leaves and branches, so by acting in Krishna consciousness, one can render the highest service to everyone, namely self, family, society, a country, humanity, etc. If Krishna is satisfied by one's action, then everyone will be satisfied. Service in Krishna consciousness is, however, best practice under the able guidance of the spiritual master who is bona fide representative of Krishna, who knows the nature of the student and who can guide him to act in Krishna consciousness. As such, to be well versed in Krishna consciousness, one has to act firmly and obey the representative of Krishna. And one should accept the instruction of the bona fide spiritual master as one's mission in life.
Here's the key right here, as to be well versed. One is to act firmly and obey the representative Krishna. So if you do that, you won't have any difficulty. By the mercy of the spiritual master, you can cross over all of the difficulties and stay fixed in your devotional practice. Yeah, continue by satisfaction of the spiritual master.
Okay.
Go down by satisfaction.
Okay, as such in the Krishna by satisfaction of the spiritual master, the Supreme Personality of Godhead becomes satisfied, and by not satisfying the spiritual master, there is no chance of being promoted to the plane of Krishna consciousness. I should therefore meditate and pray for his mercy 3 times a day and offer my respectful obeisances unto him, my spiritual master. The whole process, however, depends on perfect knowledge of the soul by beyond the conception of the body, not theoretically but practically, when there is no longer a chance for sense gratification manifested in fruitive activity. One who is not firmly fixed in mind is diverted by various types of fruitive acts.
So here it explains how to be fixed in mind, being resolute, instead of being irresolute and being diverted by all kinds of activities. Now, if you're diverted by all kinds of activities, you think the process of Krishna consciousness is going to be easy. No, because you're not putting the required time and energy and attention in the activities of devotional service, which culminates as one develops in these activities. But if you're still looking to the material world, then yeah, Krishna consciousness is difficult. If you're trying to, serve 2 masters, can't. You'll please one and neglect the other, or you please the other, and you won't take the benefit of the right one. So stop looking towards material life for happiness. There's none there. If you don't believe it, keep trying. I mean, we don't want you to go that route because you waste time and energy, and you may also, lose the chance for eternal life. So take it for granted. Krishna says, "Dukkhalayam asasratam." This place is temporary and miserable. It's a jail. So you have to live in the jail. It doesn't mean you're, even if you get a good position in the jail, it doesn't mean you're happy. You're still in the jail. The idea is to get out of the jail or stop committing crimes which keep you in coming back to the jail. To stop performing material activities, fruitive activities. Fruitive activities means I'm working, I'm doing something in order to get to some benefit from it. Spiritual life is free from fruitive activities. Ayabilasita sunya jnana kamarnanavritam. It's free from all desires for personal gain. But not only do you gain, free from personal gain, but what is that gain? The gain is that you awaken your love for Krishna, which is the highest perfection of the human existence, and the soul's ultimate perfection is love of God. But you have to stop trying to enjoy this material world. Then it becomes easy. As soon as you stop trying to enjoy this material world, Krishna consciousness flies.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. It was really very encouraging and very instructive. I really need your blessings so that with dedication I proceed further. Thank you so much.
If you stay engaged in devotional service, that's the way to divert our attention away from material activities. Maya is always giving us reasons to do things materially. You just tell Maya, I just don't have any time. Come back tomorrow. Bother me tomorrow. And you come back tomorrow, you say, well, I'm sorry, Maya, but I'm busy. I got so many things to do. You keep postponing her attempts to drag you into the material energy by staying engaged in Krishna consciousness. We're trying to create the spiritual consciousness. That means you have to put the emphasis on devotional service. Chanting, hearing, reading, worshiping, associating. Just like today, we've had a nice program. And it was about 60 or 70 of us. We went to a very holy place in Navadvip. And we had kirtan, and devotees were dancing, having a good time. Then I gave a lecture on Shikshastakam questions. Then my godbrother, Sarvadrik, he gave a lecture. And then we had a little exercise where devotees were going back over the Shikshastakam prayers and trying to understand what each verse means. And it was done as a group. And then everyone had wonderful prasadam. It was just, just being enveloped in Krishna consciousness. You can do that wherever you are. Doesn't have to be in a holy place. You create a holy place when you do all these things. Yeah,
Thank you, Maharaj. I'm trying to look
these-
for association in our local.
these programs, why do we have programs? To bring devotees together, to hear and chant the glories of the Lord, and to develop relationships with each other based on Krishna conscious activities. Sadhu Sangha.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
You can go anywhere in the world in ISKCON and find some activities going on, pretty much.
Yeah, sure.
For me, I got too much. Sometimes I think, oh my God, how am I going to do it all? But, I'd rather have too much than too little. That's for sure.
So true, Guru Maharaj. All these activities keeps us in the Krishna consciousness.
Yeah, you forget about material life. That's the idea.
True. Thank you, Sakshi Mataji, for that question. We all got another instruction. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Sridevi Mataji is waiting patiently. Please go ahead, Sridevi Mataji.
Thank you, Sukhavaha. Maharaj, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Maharaj, you were explaining that whatever difficulties we have, we should just disregard them and we should keep focused on what we need to do. But what if our bodies are failing? We are suffering from ill health. We are not able to focus properly. Should we just ignore that and keep going, or should we pause and check what's going on so that we are not compromising? Because one can also reach that point. I'm speaking personally of myself. I'm having a lot of difficulty getting regulated because of my hypothyroidism. There are days when there's a lot of energy and then there's no energy, and I struggle just to keep my eyelids open. So in such circumstances, should you just disregard and
Do
I
what
like
you
to wake up early?
try to get your health back to normal. And in the meantime, do what you can in Krishna consciousness. That's all.
Hmm.
You can always do something.
Right.
But Prabhupada always emphasized that we should take care of our health. So you have to work on your health sometimes. It's practical.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Prabhupada traveled around the world at such an advanced age, but he had a lot of physical problems. But he kept going. But at the same time, he also took time to work on his health at the same time while he was doing Krishna consciousness. He said, my morning walk, my daily massage, and my Ayurvedic medicines gave me 10 more years of life. So in 1967, after having his third heart attack, he got the advice of a doctor and told him, hey, you got to walk. Walking is good. Sri Devi, after you ate lunch today, you jumped in a machine and took a ride back, right? But I walked all the way back to the Ghat. And when I got there, I was a little tired, but I felt rejuvenated. Now walking, and Krishna told Yudhisthira, after food, 100 steps. That's in the Mahabharata. After food, 100 steps. So it's not that after you eat, you sit there and, you just ruminate like some kind of, whale or something. You move. You can't walk fast after you eat. You should walk, but you should walk at a very normal pace like that. Not like speed walking. That's not good after you eat. But walk at least 100, maybe a little bit more. 100 steps is not so much anyway. It's really small. So we have to learn how to take care of our health.
Hmm.
That's part of becoming Krishna conscious.
Hmm. Yes, Maharaj, when I saw you walking, I was thinking, oh boy, I wish I had done that. I don't know why I got in. They said, okay, all Matajis go, and I just got in. But really, it is a very good thing to walk, I'm trying to increase my walking everywhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, walking is the best exercise. Some people like to run, but it doesn't have the same benefit as walking. Walking is really good. And especially if you're in an environment where the air is very nice, then you get a lot of prana coming in.
Okay. Thank you, Maharaj. Hare Krishna.
So take care of your health, but don't stop your service.
Yeah.
You have to decrease your service, but it doesn't mean you stop it. That's the idea.
Yes, Maharaj, I understand. Thank you.
Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj, there is a question in the chat by Manisha Mataji. Hare Krishna, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Thank you very much, Maharaj, for the nectarian class. How to develop unflinching faith in the holy name of the Lord. That this is the only thing which I need the most, and only the holy name of the Lord will save me.
Yeah, associate with devotees who have that faith and chant with them. And you can hear the glories of the holy name mentioned in the Shastras, mentioned by the great souls, and just chant. We were hearing today in discussion that if you just keep chanting and chanting and chanting, eventually you'll start becoming purified. Don't give up. Even if there's no taste, just keep chanting and try to avoid the offenses and keep chanting. That's all. Again, Prabhupada said, when a wife and husband get married, the wife says, where's the child? Well, everything's in place. And now you have to wait. So everything is in place. We got the mercy of Krishna and the spiritual master. We got the guidance, the instructions. And then we can take up service and just be patient. Keep chanting. Keep serving. But it's nice. It's not like it's like the Gyanis. The Gyanis do all kinds of austerities until they reach their goal. But in the meantime, getting to their goal is miserable. The yogi's the same way, just austerity. But Krishna consciousness is nice even at any point.
Okay, Manisha Mataji says, thank you very much, Maharaj, for the satisfying answer. Thank you. Hare Krishna. Guru Maharaj, we have gone 14 minutes over the time. How are you doing with the time?
Okay, so
Is there any last minute questions anyone has got? Otherwise, we can start Japa, Guru Maharaj. Is it okay?
I might not be able to stay with you. I'm going to try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'll do my best to stay with you. It's
Mm-hmm.
been a long day, and we're a little ready to get ready for tomorrow. So, okay, so I'll chat with you. I
Thank
might
you.
chat a little bit faster. They say if you're tired, speed it up a little bit, and that'll help you stay awake. But don't neglect the hearing process. Okay, so we're going to get some slides. Who's the
Yes,
slide?
yes,
Who's,
I'm just about to share that.
okay.
You. There we
Okay.
go.
I should mention I won't be here tomorrow for class, so someone can put
Ah, yeah, I
substitute.
think, yeah, we've informed Srimati Mataji about that, Guru Maharaj.
Okay. Jai Shri Krishna, Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasari Gaur Bhaktivinoda. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram. Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Rama Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hari Hari Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hari Hari Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram. Hare Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna. Do what you can. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare Krishna, Damodar. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Rama Ram, Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. I can't talk to that lady. She's goofy. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare. Hare Rama Ram, Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna Clock Hare Hare. Hare Rama Hare Krishna Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare 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 Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gaur. Great. Jai Gauri. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Who are you? Ask Krishna. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Krishna, Krishna. 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna. Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Ram Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Rama Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Hare